almost missed my hand. Today's the day. I have never skated on Impalas, and I know that they are a very popular skate, very inexpensive skate, and Impala was kind enough to send me some of their, I think, newer skates, the Argentum. These are very cute. They're very cool. I'm gonna test them out, and I'm gonna show you how I adjust them and everything like that. Let me lower my camera so you'll actually be able to see me. A few years ago, I got sent a pair of Impalas, but they were way too big. I got like a size 7. I'm not a size 7. I'm a 5.5 in shoes. This time I got the correct size, I think, I hope. I got the smallest size, I think, available. Look at these. I tried to kind of match my outfit today. Look how fun. So I know Impalas are used a lot for photo shoots where people aren't even necessarily skating, which makes sense, but we're gonna test them out as an actual skate. The plate on this one feels pretty sturdy, so we'll see what I have to do to adjust it, but I'm excited. First things first, I have to lace them. These skates are less than $100, which is pretty insane, actually. It's interesting skating on a skate like this because my skates are way more powerful than this. The boot is a lot safer. The plate is a lot more reactive. It's really, really difficult to compare something like a Harlech on a roll line plate to a $100 skate. Like, it's nearly impossible to actually compare them. So for someone who's used to skating on that to then skate on a $100 skate, it's very interesting. It's a completely different feel. It's a completely different experience. That is a huge mosquito. Screw that. I teach online as well as in person, and I have a lot of people who are on skates like this. And there comes a point in time when you are too powerful for your skate. Like, that's when it becomes dangerous, when you are doing deep enough edges that your boot can't actually hold it. Okay, I'm all laced up. I wear orthotics in my skate. I have flat feet, and so I switch out my orthotics for whatever skate I'm using. That is something that if you are having a hard time, especially with your inner edges, if you're having a hard time, you might want to try an orthotic and put it in your skate. It's actually great to wear it in your shoes too. Dr. Scholl's like cheap orthotics are totally fine. If you can get custom ones, obviously that's better, but not necessary. Okay, they're still big. Oh man. This is the smallest size. It's a women's US 5, but there's a lot of room. I think it's just wide in the toe, and I think I'm not used to that. So that might be it. Maybe it's not actually too big. Okay, so here's the thing. When you get a skate out of the box, you have to adjust it. So let me lace these up, but I'm not gonna be able to skate on them as is. I meet so many people online, people that come to my workshops, whatever it may be, and I ask them because they're having a hard time doing something, and I can tell, I'm like, have you adjusted your skate at all? And I would say 85% of the time it's a no. And I'm like, okay, if there's one thing that I can tell you, please, 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 please adjust your skate when you get it out of the box. Oh my goodness. I should put a microphone at the skate to hear how much it's. Here, let me see if you can hear that. Noisy. Toe stop is holding me, cool. Oh boy. Usually out of the box, the skates are too tight. So usually like the action of the plate has not been adjusted at all. So you need to do that so that you can actually do edges, because if your truck is not letting you go side to side, you're not going to magically be able to do outer and inner edges and flow as you skate. So you have to adjust it for that. You have to loosen it. You'll know if it's too loose. Trust me. You'll know. Okay, let's see where we're at. Ow. Holy crap. Okay, So these are actually adjusted real loose, but not the correct amount of loose. The strangest thing for me always is that the heel is very small compared to my skates. So I feel like I'm way back on my heels. Artistic boots like Harlech, like Espetary, Rydell, a lot of the mid-range to more expensive boots, they have a higher heel. So your weight is shifted to the ball of your foot, which is where it's actually supposed to be when you are skating. These skates have a small heel. Nothing wrong with that. If you're not used to it, this might feel completely natural and completely comfortable. But for artistic skaters, it feels very, very weird. It always feels like you're wearing a speed skate with like no heel, even if there is. This is probably like half the size, a little more, a little bigger than half the size of mine. Okay, so let me adjust it. I like my toe looser than my heel. So what I mean by that is I like this part to be looser than this part, and that's because I like to be able to bend into my edge and still feel like the back is kind of like anchoring me down in a way. It feels more comfortable that way to me. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Did I just loosen this? No. Okay, a lot of sit down, stand up. Oh, that's way too loose now. Oh, that's so sketchy. I gotta say, from first stand up, these are actually way better than I expected. So I'm gonna loosen the front more, tighten the back up. Now this is all personal preference. Like you do not need to follow by a rule book or anything, or like follow exactly what I do. My body is different than your body. Everyone is different. So everyone likes their skates slightly different. And that's exactly why there's no set way of doing it. Okay. This is the moment where I get a little bit scared because I know that I'm gonna start rolling and I automatically just go for it and I don't wanna hold back, but I'm gonna have to hold back just a little bit. Okay, I can do this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, my weight is back on my heel, but it's okay. I can make up for that. Okay, I can't do a right outer forward edge. So what is stopping me there? Left feels good. Right is stopping me. But the inside edge feels great. Fun thing is like 2-foot spins, heel toe spins, crazy legs, you can kind of do on anything because you don't have to press too hard into your edges if you know the proper technique. Whoa. I can teach you. If you learn the proper technique, then you can do it on anything. Okay, I'm getting brave. All it takes is one heel toe spin and I'm super brave. I gotta say, I'm really impressed. These wheels are super tight, so I don't think I can do a turn and slide it. Because I have so much room in the toe, I can feel my foot like hitting the sides. I don't love that, but you know, can't have it all. Can I walk on the toe stops? Yeah. This is so fascinating. Okay, I'm actually very, very surprised about this. These feel way better than I expected, like way better than I expected. The plate is a little unpredictable. Like I want to press the edge, but I can feel that it's going to go, which is actually kind of scary because the boot isn't like hugging my foot like I'm used to. So that feels a little weird, but like if I had to perform in these, I think I could. I don't think anything's really holding me back. The back of the boot is higher than I'm used to. So 2 things, the heel is smaller than I'm used to, but the back of the boot is not cut down. So when I try to like point my toe, it stops me. So that's another thing that's different than like my Rydell's or my Harlechs. But honestly, these are great. Okay, these are better than just for photo shoots. I'm not mad at all. Wow. All right, thank you, Impala. Thank you for sending these to me. I'm really happy I got to try them out. I am so pleasantly surprised. I gotta film a little like Instagram. That made me dizzy. I am so impressed. Also, skating in a skirt is so fun. Woo! All right, I gotta go teach skating lessons. I gotta go to Backbeat. Please like, subscribe, let me know what other skates you would like me to try, and I'll see you next week. Bye.